Once upon a time in 1995, on a stormy winter evening, Diane Forsythe-Abbott found herself in a pinch. It was getting dark, it was pouring rain, and her car had just broken down in the downtown east side.
When I came out of where I was, it was this worst rainstorm. So I went from there to my car, and then I looked in my car and I could see my keys, my phone, my umbrella, and my coat.
In search of help, Diane walked through the doors of YWCA's Crabtree Corner Community Resource Center. What she found there that night changed the course of her life and the lives of so many others. Diane was warmly welcomed by staff and volunteers who arranged help for her vehicle. They told her how Crabtree, while small and appearing to burst at the seams, was a vital resource for single moms seeking support on the downtown east side. They told her about the resilient and incredible women they served and the sweet children who attend Crabtree's Child Care Center.
So I spent that time talking to the ladies, and they were just, it was very, very sad. Some of them had been beaten up, and some of them, there was a couple didn't even have shoes on, and they were coming in, and it was very sad. So after the 2.5 hours went by, I promised them that I'd give them the best Christmas they ever had. So now I walk out, now what do I do? I thought, oh, I've got to do something.
It was that moment that Diane knew she wanted to be involved, to give something back to this remarkable operation.
So on the way home, I stopped at Trader Vic's, and I thought, well, maybe I'll organize a luncheon. So I went into Trader Vic's, and the owner was there, and he said, what happened to you? Did you swim here? And I said, no, I just look like it. He said, gosh, you're so wet. And I told him the story, and he said, you can have half of my restaurant in a week.
And so she began organizing the inaugural Diane Forsythe-Abbott Luncheon.
So I went home and I got on the phone. I phoned everybody I knew, told them the story, and they came, and everything was just amazing. Then I think it was one of the reporters came in, and he wrote a story, and it certainly was a story with legs.
With humble beginnings of just several guests joining together for a festive lunch at Trader Vic's, the event was a complete success.
As I looked at the other side of Trader Vic's, I saw quite a few men that I knew in the garment business. So I took this hat off this lady, turned it upside down, and I went next door. And I saw Bud Herman, and I said, hey, Bud, come on, you've got to help me out. I'm doing a luncheon for the YWCA. So he threw 100 in the hat. So I said to the other, Irving, I said, come on, Irving, you've got to double it. So Irving, poor Irving, he had to put money in, and then the other fellas did, and the next table. So I got quite a bit of money from the room. I got money from just about every other table there. So it was a very successful luncheon, and that was the first luncheon.
In the quarter century that followed, the luncheon continued to grow.
The one thing that really stands out in my mind is her and her husband up there working in tandem, bringing out the best of everybody who was there, and of course raising significant funds.
He was an integral part of the luncheon as the MC and as Diane's sidekick, and he loved the luncheon and looked forward to it, and he also worked hard on it. So I would have to say the year before he died, it was the last luncheon that he attended. He suffered from very bad COPD, and so he had trouble climbing those big stairs up to the upstairs dining room. And anybody that's been to Highs, they know that's a bit of a trek. There's no elevator in that restaurant. So my dad had to be carried in a wheelchair up the stairs. And he wasn't in very good health that day. But he was determined to go to the Crabtree Lunch and to be there and also to MC it, and he did it. And it was one of the last public events that he did before he passed away. So I'd have to say that Christmas, when I saw Dad being lifted with about 4 or 5 people in a wheelchair up those stairs, I thought, wow, that's dedication. It was bittersweet for all of us, for Diane, for myself, because we knew how ill he was, but I think it also showed how important it was to come to that event, to be there for Diane, to support her, to support Crabtree and the Y, which was a group that he really believed in, and I guess just to be there for family.
Today, more than 100 guests gather each year at High Steakhouse for the much-anticipated annual tradition of giving back. Diane managed to create a unique, fun, and engaging environment that kept her guests excited to attend year after year, and all for a good cause.
I think that this charity, in its own way, plays to probably one of Diane's greatest strengths in life, and that is she's enormous fun, and she probably throws the best parties ever. And that's basically what she's done every year and raised millions of dollars because of that.
Well, we know we've got a little conscience tapping us on the shoulder all the time, saying we should be doing the right thing. Too often we're too busy. Too often we think somebody else can do it and we don't answer that little tap on the shoulder. But the significance of this event is that a dear woman heard that little tap on her shoulder and acted on it right away. Maybe she didn't know what she was getting into from the very beginning. I don't think she did. She didn't know how big it was going to get, how successful it was going to be, how so many people would look forward to it every year. But she answered that little tap on the shoulder. She did the right thing for the right reasons, and my goodness, what a record of achievement it has had over the last quarter of a century.
In 2015, the YWCA honored Diane by creating the Diane Forsythe-Abbott Reading Corner for the children at Crabtree. A permanent fixture, it is a warm and welcoming place where children can take, borrow, read, and donate books. Now, 25 years later, we mark the end of an era while we honor Diane and her tireless dedication. She and her dear late husband David led the charge in their community. Through the luncheon and connections she has fostered, Diane has helped raise more than $2 million for the YWCA. When you ask Diane's peers how they would describe her, a few key themes appear: that she inspires generosity, she is a magnetic energy that brings people together, she is warm and gracious, and truly has a heart of gold. Under her example, people are called to do better, love more, and give more of themselves to their community.
She's outgoing, she's animated, she's loyal, she's caring, and you don't need too many friends if you've got a friend like Diane.
She encourages everybody to be so kind and giving that even when you're in the middle of a traffic jam and you're so flustered and everything is just not going to be right and it's pouring rain and everyone in Vancouver is crossing the street when they shouldn't, and Diane will say things like, well, I think maybe we should talk about, how about we talk about going on a trip? Or should we just go somewhere for lunch? And every time that she just takes these situations and makes the best of them, you feel that her goal is reached because you know that her love for Crabtree is so genuine, that she's infectious with it.
I just want to say to Diane, congratulations. This is such a well-deserved honor. It's taken a long time, and but well worth the wait. Thank you.
I'd really like to thank Diane and Dave for asking us to contribute the Crantinis for the luncheon. It's been an honor, and but the main thing is that Diane is able to see it finished after 25 years. How often does that happen? She's completed this fantastic charity, and she's going to go off and retire now. I mean, Dave would be so proud of her to be able to see it through to 25 years, see it off in a great way. And thanks, Diane. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Cindy, for the great opportunities we've had with Crabtree. And enjoy your retirement.
Hi, I'm Deb Bryant. I'm the CEO for YWCA. 25 years ago, Diane Forsythe-Abbott walked into Crabtree Corner in the downtown east side. She was having car troubles and it was parked nearby. And what she experienced there changed her life and the course of many lives around her. So this year marks the end of an era, and we would really like to honor Diane and her tireless dedication over the years. She and her late husband, David, as well as her angels, have made an incredible impact and a huge commitment to the work of YWCA and Crabtree Corner. So on behalf of YWCA, I really can't express how important Diane's philanthropy has been to us. I hope you will join us in celebrating the life of this remarkable woman and really share our gratitude in the work that she's done and the impact that she's had. So congratulations, Diane. Thank you again for your tremendous contribution, and we are so deeply appreciative of your many, many years of support for our work.
So, in the spirit of the legacy of the Diane Forsythe-Abbott Luncheon, raise a glass and let's applaud Diane, a fierce, altruistic, amazing, and brilliant force. She has done so much. Thank you, Diane. We all love you.
Hi Diane, it's David Palmer.
And Frank Morgan.
And we just want to congratulate you on your 25 years of incredible work with the YWCA and Crabtree Corner.
Unaccustomed to speaking, I am, but this is especially for you, Diane. It's Julia. Congratulations on 25 years of support for the Y and Crabtree Corner and this beautiful special lunch we're having today in your honor.
Hi Diane, Tamara Hung here. I'm just sending you a huge hug and lots of love and congratulations on everything that you've accomplished with your Diane Forsythe-Abbott lunch over the years. You've been a tremendous friend to the YWCA, and everything that you've given from your heart and with your friends to the YWCA Crabtree Corner is just tremendous. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.
Hi Diane, it's Cindy. Richard and I send our much love and congratulations on your 25th anniversary of Crabtree. Thank you for all your hard work and the love you poured into this project. All the best.
Hi Diane, it's Carla. Just wishing you a happy 25. It's been so much fun getting to do this with you. Love you.
Hi Diane, sorry I had to drag Sean away to Manila. Wish we could be there with you. Happy 25th.
Hi Diane, it's Sean. Congratulations on 25 years of Crabtree Lunches. It's been a real privilege to be part of it these past few years with you and the rest of the angels. I'm sorry I can't be there, so have a drink for me and enjoy your lunch.
Hi Diane. Certainly the benefits of a broken car on a wet winter's night has been Crabtree. With your vision, your effort and your passion, The results have been exemplary. Happy 25th to you and all.
Hi Diane, it's Douglas Reynolds. Wow, 25 years of Crabtree. It's a quarter of a century that you have been helping people in this community through your efforts. Thank you from all of us for what you've done for Vancouver's residents.
Hi Diane, it's Jenna from the Y. I just want to say what an honor and a privilege it's been working with yourself, Heis, Cindy, Ingrid, and the rest of the angels for the past 7 years. Congratulations on 25 years. It's a quarter century. You're such a champion for the YWCA, and we can't thank you enough. You should be super proud of your accomplishments and all the women and children that you've helped at Crabtree. Thanks again, and once again, congratulations.
Hi Diane, Lorene Beckett here from Thailand, wishing you a very happy 25th anniversary.
Hi Diane, it's David Goldman here, and I just want to say congratulations on the amazing accomplishment of your 25th annual Crabtree Lunch. We love you.